In the quiet and sacred town of Oguta, cradled by emerald forests and sparkling riverbanks, lived a radiant young girl named Nneka, a beautiful, innocent 19-year-old with a voice that could melt hearts. Her voice was said to bring healing to those who heard her sing in church. Her days were filled with early morning prayers, late-night Bible studies, and chores around her family's humble compound. Her father, the village's respected pastor, and her mother, a fervent prayer warrior, raised her with unwavering discipline and divine hope. For a long time, Nneka walked the path of righteousness, always the first to kneel in prayer, always the last to leave the altar. But then came Ebuka, a man from another world, a world of motorbikes, loud music, and whispered secrets. He was tall, his smile as sharp as broken glass. He hung around dusty bars and played dice on street corners. Everyone in Oguta whispered about him, how he drank, how he smoked, how his gaze was heavy with danger. Her parents begged her to stay away. This man, they said, is not from God. But Nneka had never known temptation, and so when Ebuka smiled at her one rainy afternoon, she felt something stir deep within, a rebellion, a hunger, a storm. The more they warned her, the deeper she fell. Love letters hidden in hymn books, secret meetings by the riverbank, and then escape. One stormy evening, lightning crackling above the hills, Nneka packed a small nylon bag. She slipped out the back gate with only her choir robe, a funera, and a head full of dreams. She fled to the city, an unforgiving place of noise, neon lights, and strangers who didn't care. At first, Ebuka was gentle. He bought her roasted corn, called her my angel, promised they'd start a life. But cities eat innocence, and promises rot fast. Ebuka changed. Sweet words gave way to sharp silences. He started coming home late, reeking of perfume and alcohol. Then the violence began. A slap here, a shove there, screams behind closed doors. When Nneka got pregnant the first time, he shouted. The second time, he disappeared for days. And each time, he dragged her to cold clinics, made her sign forms with trembling hands, and left her to bleed in silence. The girl who once sang healing hymns now whispered prayers of escape. Her eyes lost their light. Her voice faded into a whimper. The fourth time, Nneka couldn't do it. She held the baby girl in her arms, small and warm and breathing. But Ebuka was furious. He screamed, slammed doors, left. Alone in a cramped apartment with no money, no milk, no one to call, Nneka snapped. As dawn crept in, she wrapped the child in her old church scarf, kissed her forehead, and walked through the market alleys. Behind a trash bin, under the shadow of a cement wall, she placed her daughter down and ran. Not out of hate, but out of despair. Hours later, a vegetable seller heard soft cries. The baby was alive, but the city's rage was louder. Headlines screamed, "Church girl abandons baby." Police sirens followed. Nneka was caught, bruised and barefoot. Her mugshot went viral. Her name trended for all the wrong reasons. Her father wept on live television. Her mother collapsed in prayer. Her old church lit candles. But forgiveness was harder than fire. She was sentenced, labeled, forgotten by many, remembered by few. Today, Nneka sits on a metal bed in a quiet correctional facility. She counts raindrops on the window. She writes letters, dozens, to a daughter she hopes still lives. She teaches other inmates to read. And sometimes when no one is watching, she sings, not loud, not like before, but soft, broken hymns. And sometimes the guards stop to listen. Her story isn't just about sin. It's about shame, silence, the heavy price of ignoring wise counsel. It's about how even the purest voices can get lost in the noise of pain. And how sometimes the path back home is longer than the road that led you away. Sometimes the